Like and subscribe right now, or this spider is gonna crawl on your face while you're sleeping.
10 times where the glass was almost not strong enough. We created resistant glass to look at danger face to face. Glass has become widely used in many different kinds of buildings. Some examples are zoo walls, tower floors, bridges, and roofs. However, although we enjoy watching dangerous creatures and breathtaking heights, we don't want the glass to break. We want it to be strong. Very strong. Today's video is going to show you 10 times where the glass was almost not strong enough. All of the clips we included made us doubt if people are safe behind glass walls at all. Hopefully, experts built these reinforced panes and walls so right that nobody got hurt in these videos. Gorillas, bears, monkeys, chimps, lions, and tigers are among the world's most exciting creatures. Sadly, many of them are captive inside zoos. As we will notice, many of them aren't too happy about their situation. A few of these animals tried to escape, while others just got mad at the public. Join us today and watch these incredible stories with us. Next time you see glass between something dangerous and yourself, keep your distance. You never know when it's going to crack. Number 10. Mind the bear. Bears are amongst the strongest predators in North America. If you're a camping fan, you would feel excited or terrified if you find a bear close to you. We brought you a close encounter with a bear in the Sequoia National Park in California at the 10th spot. A man and his dog were having a nice ride through the park when they found a bear in the middle of the road. It wasn't shocking at first since it's widespread inside the park. However, things went awry when the man stopped the car. He expected the bear to leave, but the wild beast approached the vehicle instead. The bear climbed the car and jumped on the trunk to the man's and his dog's horror. After a few minutes, the bear gave up and went back to the woods, away from the road. Were they lucky? What do you think?
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that will take just 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell and you get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 9. Clever little guy. Monkeys are smart animals, and several primates use rocks to open all sorts of nuts. At the 9th spot, we found a sharp little monkey. The clip shows a small monkey hitting a glass pane with a rock. At first it looks like the poor fellow isn't going to make a crack in the wall, but after several hits, the monkey smashed the glass so dramatically that it ran scared in shock. The incident happened in a zoo in central China's Henan province. Later, the staff removed all rocks from the enclosure. We feel a bit sorry about the monkeys. Wouldn't it be better if they could be free? Number 8. Kong is mad. Silverback gorillas don't like captivity. Many times we have seen videos where these wild beasts display their ferocious discomfort. At the 8th spot, we brought you the story of a particular gorilla in Nebraska who hates uninvited guests as well. The story took place at a zoo in Nebraska when the silverback gorilla noticed visitors around his cage. The public was thrilled about the gorilla, which has an imposing figure, but the animal wasn't too happy about entertaining the crowd. Out of nowhere, the gorilla just had enough and smashed one of the glass panes so hard that it made a crack. Although the glass didn't break, a tragedy would have happened if the gorilla continued hitting the pane. Zoo staff claim that the glass protects the people who are watching from the outside, and it's built to resist a more vigorous attack. We wouldn't want to test the glass's hardness, would you? Number 7. Twisted horns. We tend to fear big predators like lions, bears, and sharks. However, wild beasts can be dangerous, even if they don't plan to eat us. Markhors are the case for spot number 7. A captive markhor got mad and rammed the glass barrier of his cage. We believe that the animal felt imprisoned inside the zoo and rammed the barrier looking for its freedom. The public was lucky because the barrier stood still and the beast couldn't break free. We wish these animals could be free, but don't want any bystanders to get harmed. Those beautiful horns can undoubtedly deal some severe damage. Number 6. Tricked king. Sure, the king of the jungle isn't happy to be trapped inside a zoo. Sometimes he must be hungry or missing the adrenaline of a good hunt. At the 6th spot, we have a video where a hungry lion tries to lunch on a little girl. The clip shows a toddler waving her hands at the lions, hoping they would notice her. Perhaps she expected a completely different attention display. Fortunately, the glass wall was strong enough to stop the lion because he tried to attack her with full force. We can see how quickly the lion jumped from its spot and slammed right into the glass. Horrifying. Number 5. Sneaky tiger cub. Tigers are among the most admired predators in the world, and we can easily understand why. At spot number 5, we have a young tiger trying to escape the zoo. The clip shows a tiger cub, sly and swift. We can see how the baby tiger got out of the cage at the zoo. Then the sharp youngster tried to climb up its cage, but the zookeeper stopped it just in time. However, the tiger didn't surrender so easily and attacked one of the zookeepers. Afterwards, it jumped on top of the cage, so the zookeepers had to chase down the tiger cub. Sadly for the tiger, they caught it before it vanished into freedom. Number 4. Messing with the wrong chimp. Sometimes people don't behave as they should because they believe there won't be consequences. At spot number 4, we brought you a clip about a group of kids that messed with the wrong guy. In 2018, a group of kids went to the Houston Zoo to enjoy a field trip. However, they started to feel overly curious about the chimpanzees. In the video, it seems that the kids are trying to call the chimps' attention, as they knew the captive ape couldn't do anything to them. Sadly, we see how the young kids do all they can to annoy the wild animal until they make him upset. The chimp charged the glass with a kick, then punched it and slammed it. And we're sure the animals don't have anything against the pain, but tried to attack the kids who were annoying them. Why didn't they leave the chimp alone? It was bad enough to be caged, don't you think? Number 3. Polar bear breaks aquarium glass. Polar bears are among the most beautiful wild animals in the world. They are imposing, powerful, and agile, as well as fierce. At the third spot, we brought you the story of a territorial polar bear. We can see 2 men standing by the tank while the polar bear is swimming around. Everything looked pretty regular until the polar bear picked up a rock and threw it at the men. The glass shattered, scaring the men off. Fortunately, the glass didn't break completely. That throw was something. Nobody knows what triggered the bear's attack, but we can assume that he didn't feel too happy about having people close to his pool. Now get ready for today's best pick. A few years ago in Omaha, a girl met a wild gorilla at the Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium. The video shows a little 7-year-old girl smiling and mocking the classic gorilla chest beating. Kajito, the gorilla behind the glass, didn't think the girl was cute. Moreover, Kajito charged the glass, with his fists clenched in full force, cracking the glass. We are sure it was much stronger than a heavyweight boxer's punch, a crushing and enraged strength for sure. Number 1. Walking on thin glass. The most dangerous force doesn't necessarily come from animals. Gravity can be a lot more dangerous when you're at the top of the Willis Tower in Chicago. At number 1, we bring you the story of Alejandro Garibe, his brothers, and 2 of his cousins when they visited the Willis Tower. They were on a trip from LA to Chicago and decided to get a nice view of the Navy Pier fireworks from the famous tower's top. It was a great time on a family vacation. They stopped to take some pictures when they felt that the deck below them was beginning to crack. They could even hear the glass breaking and feel the glass was shattering. Fortunately, they left the place quickly and notified the staff. Nobody got harmed.